everyone. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day, and welcome to this live. I'm very, very excited for this. It's something that I have obviously very close to my heart, which is solo ads. Great to see so many people on. Now, first, before I get into it, those guys that follow me and watched my lives before know there's always a tech issue. So the first thing we need to do is make sure there's no sound issues. So let me know with the one below that you can hear me. I'm just going to check. There's a bit of a delay, guys, just so you know. So we've got Prakash, Madeline, Ida. Ida, I like your comment there. Mark. No, you haven't, Mr. Mark. We're here live. So let me know. 111. Cheers, Glenn. Ida, thanks for the one. David, how are you? Hope you're well. Nice to see so many familiar faces. Wait for a few more comments. Awesome. So, guys, what we're doing, I'm going to tell you before we start. We have a little share competition. Okay, I'll call it a little. It's quite big. So, part of the competition is who shares this live the most. We've got $500 to give away. That's 5 lots, 5 people of $100. So, click down the bottom, share this to your timeline, share it to any groups, share it where you can, share it to anyone you think can be relevant, anyone that buys solo ads, share it with them so they can watch this and get tons and tons of value. So click that share button. I'll be going through afterwards, probably next week sometime, and picking out 5 people to win $100. There's another part to it. But that is what you guys need to know. Get there and get sharing it like crazy. What I'm also going to do today, I want you guys to learn from this live. Okay, I want you guys to get tons of value. So I want you to ask the questions. I want to see the comments down below. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to give away 2 lots of $50 to the best comments or the best questions. Okay, so I'm just going to pick those out probably at the end and give them away in my inside the group, or tell you live if I think it's a fantastic question. Very important, guys. You have a pen. I have a pen all the time, and a piece of paper or a notepad so you can write down questions. Okay, because I see 4 comments at a time, and sometimes when the comments are flying through, it's really, really hard to keep an eye on them. So I'll try and answer every question and get to every question, but if I miss it, ask it again. Okay, if I miss it, ask it again. So this is all about, I'm going to introduce you very shortly. I'm going to just kind of set the stage a bit first. I'm going to introduce you to a guy who December done $70,000 of solo ads, okay? Before we start, I want to say that, you know, this guy runs a business. We're going to show you the results he's got. He's going to show you the steps he's taken. Okay, it's taken 3 years for him to get success. We're going to show you the way he thinks. We're going to ask him tons of questions. Okay, and we're going to show you exactly what he's achieved. Just because you're watching this doesn't mean you're going to have the same results, guys. It takes hard work. You know, he failed for 3 years. We're going to be showing you some shortcuts, but don't think you can do $70,000 worth of sales in a month just by watching this, and tomorrow you're going to make tons of money. This is a real business, okay? You need to treat these things as a real business. We're here to teach you how to do it, okay? My team will get on to Bibi, Aisha. Stop spamming your link. But anyway, we often get that. So get sharing it, guys, when they're going to get to nitty-gritty. Before we start, let me know, but with a comment, if you know what solo ads are. Say yes if you do, and no if you don't, okay? And I'll be having a look, and if there's loads of those, I'll explain what they are. Because some people don't know. Some people are watching this for the first time and may not know what solo ads are. For most of us, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be on the live if you didn't. So let me know if you know what solo ads are. Scott says no, so we've got a first no. Fitzroy says yes. Elizabeth says yes. Dennis says yes. So that's kind of what I expect. Mostly yeses. Runa says yes, but not really. That's an interesting one. Yeah, I can see we've got a spammer. Raymondo is not a lot I can do at the minute. But he's posted a link that we control, so I'm just going to ban him. Donny says 2. Not sure what the 2 is. Although I get mixed up with the numbers as well. I know solo ads. Donny says no. So it's about 90% of people say yes. 10% of people saying no. Yeah, I sell them, exactly, Stuart. So what solo ads are, I'm going to give a brief, super quick description of what solo ads. Someone owns a list, okay? Someone's built a list using good or bad means. There's different ways you can build a solo ad list. And you go to that guy and say, hey, you've got a list in my niche. Can I give you some money? And you send that, send the traffic to me. So they write an email. They send that traffic to you. It goes to your squeeze pages. It goes to your sales pages, wherever you want to send it. And hopefully you build a list. You will build a list. And hopefully you'll make some sales. Okay. So it is basically one of the easiest traffic sources that you can do. When you're brand new, you don't have to sit there and use AdWords. You don't have to learn a new traffic source. You can literally just pay some money and get traffic. Okay. That's solo ads in a nutshell. So hopefully that's explained it. Okay, there's these big networks, there's big Facebook groups you can go to, but we're going to kind of tell you all the ways to get started with solo ads, as well as the way to conquer solo ads, hopefully conquer solo ads as well, and what you've done wrong in the past. Okay, now this is really an interesting one, and I ask this question a lot. How many people have tried solo ads and failed or succeeded? All right, let me know in the comments if you've failed or succeeded with solo ads before. You just supply them with a link, Gwendolyn. So you literally say, hey, here's my link to my sales page or my squeeze page. Can you send me some traffic? That's literally how it works. Okay, that's how solo ads work. That's what makes it so easy. Like with things like AdWords, for example, you have to do your keyword research. You have to do your bidding. You have to do your ads. You have to do your optimization. Mosh says success. Deanne says some success. John says failed. Fitzroy says yes and no. Gary says succeeded. Awesome. So we've got a mix, a bit of both. And you'll normally find more people probably fail than succeed. And there's a mix in the middle. Edith says both, not been consistent. Failed more times than succeeded. That's a good point there, David. So David says done okay before, but budget at the time not enough to sustain it. So there's mixed results everywhere, guys. Okay, so we're going to go through. I'm going to give you the good and the bad with solo ads. I've actually got. I'm actually going to flip between my screen before I invite this guy on, just to. So Pearl says solo ads not really all apart from yours. Fail for the most part. So you can kind of see. Mosh Goitford is the purpose of solo ads to build your list or get sales. It's both, really, to build your list as you get sales. Okay, so you make some money back as fast as possible. It's often sold as being really, really easy. Okay, so people tell you just buy traffic, build your list, and hopefully make sales. From this call, we're hoping we can kind of tell you where you've gone wrong and how you can improve, how you can get more opt-ins, how you can get more sales. Okay, that is the aim of this call, and bring on my special guest who can tell you how to do it, or tell you what he's done to do it. Loads of comments. So, now the good thing about solo ads, you can literally just say, hey, come to me and say, hey, Wayne, I want some traffic. I say, no problem. Give me the link you want it sent to, and I send it. All right, that is the beautiful thing about solo ads. It's dead easy. Okay, you can build your list very easily. Let's say an average opt-in. An opt-in is dependent on your sales, anywhere from 20 to 70% and even higher. Okay, an average is probably 40 to 60. So you can build your list. Every time you get a click, every 2 clicks, you can get an opt-in. You can get someone on your list. So they're a nice, easy way to build a list. It's probably the easiest paid traffic source that you can do. Okay, that's good and it's bad. Okay, it is good and bad. It's easy because, like I just said, you literally buy the traffic, across it comes, and opt-ins happen. Hopefully sales happen. It's that easy. You don't have to learn anything. The problems with solo ads, they can be hard to convert. So some people can have good opt-ins but struggle with sales. Okay, and we're going to kind of go through why that may be happening. Some people may have a massive list and only have low opens. So I've seen as low as 1% or 0.5% opens, which is awful. They may not have to mail it properly. There's the other big problem, guys, that most people don't realize in this industry is you do not know what the vendor's list quality is like. Okay, this is a big one which we're going to cover quite a bit inside this, and I've got a video of myself going through this in a little while. There's scammers out there. Okay, there are scammers out there. I mean, most solo ad sellers are not. Okay, they're just like us. They're people trying to build a list and sell traffic. But there are scammers out there who will just send bots. Okay, they know how to send bots. They know if you're new. When I started, I didn't know the guy was selling bots. I was paying. I got a really good cheap deal, and I was getting bots. Okay, I didn't know until after a few months when my list never bought anything. Okay, and exactly, Tufik. I always get your name wrong. Most people have misconception with solo ads. They really do. Okay. Yeah. Speaking of scammers, thanks, Joe. We'll get that removed. In fact, my team will get it because I've missed it. So yeah, there's loads of scammers out there inside solo ads. Again, most aren't out there to scam people. They actually want to deliver clicks, but we all get caught by cheap prices. We all get caught by people messaging us. Okay. We've all had that before where someone messages, hey, do you want to buy clicks? Never buy from someone that messaged you guys is the big thing I can get there. Now, the other one, tons and tons of solo ad sellers build their list. They all build very differently. Some people will build via AdWords, native ads. Some people will actually buy from other solo ad vendors. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. I did an event last December, a solo ad event, a 2-day event, 1 day for solo ad sellers, 1 day for solo ad buyers. And right early on in the first day, I actually, loads of comments come through, guys. I can't keep up with them all. So if I don't answer your questions, just ask. Okay, I'll be answering as we go through, and then I'll be asking my special guest as well. Okay. Jan, brilliant point there, mate. It's not only the list quality, it's your funnel behind it as well, which we'll go into, and your follow-ups. Okay, we'll be going into those in a bit more depth at the minute. So I'm going to share my screen, guys, just so you can kind of see the difference in quality of lists. Okay, so you've got people that build by good traffic sources. Okay, they have to make sales. So if you imagine I go to my traffic source, I have to make sales as it comes in. Okay, to prove it makes sales. A lot of people don't do that. Okay, I'm going to briefly go over this subject, okay, and I'm going to skim over the top of it and show you what some of them do. But a lot of solo ad vendors buy from other solo ad vendors, who buy from other solo ad vendors, who buy from other solo ad vendors. So you can see a lot of solo ad vendors share the same lists, okay. So you can see, even if they've got a real list with real people on it, these lists are just they're trained to opt in. And that's it. They're not trained to buy things, okay? And because they're on so many lists, they're very poor quality clicks, okay? So I'm going to show you a video, guys, inside. Just going to share my screen here, make sure you guys can see it. I'm going to share. Let me know you can see my screen there, guys. I might need to zoom in. Let me zoom in a bit more. There we go. You should be able to see it. So this is the event, Solo Ads Masterclass, we call it. I did in December at Heathrow. Some good marketers came. We had James Taylor, Matt Basak, and Anthony McCarthy all come over and sat in the audience as I gave it. My first live event run, you can see there's tons of stuff in here. I mean, it was basically 16 hours about solo ads. And during that time, I show people this video. Let me just see if I can go back slowly. So here, I'm just going to get rid of the sound. Yeah, awesome. You can see my screen. Oh, I can see me at the mid-left. There you go, Mike. You were there. Let's see if I can spot you. Is that you, Mike? There is... No, that's you. That's you, isn't it? So I'm going to show you... you know, this was a big one that I've lost where I was. So, let me just play it for a bit. Okay, this is what the solo ad funnels look like, guys. This is hard to get right. Here. So what happens is they come along and they opt in. Okay, so a solo ad seller is bought from another solo ad seller. Okay, they come in, they see the squeeze page, they opt in. Okay, then what they get is loads of button pages. Okay, that lead to other opt-ins. So all the time, one subscriber can end up in 50 lists. If it's a little bit blurry, the bottom right of the video, there's a little cog. You need to set it to HD or 720p. Okay, so you can see it. So you can see people opt in, and they have all, Robert and Mandy were there too. They have all these little systems where it open up multiple tabs and opts you into many lists at once. Okay, you don't know this is happening. I'm gonna click play on this video, and you can see exactly what I mean. You can see it visually. Okay, you don't know the person's doing this. So this is an example, okay? So what some people do is they send to a button page. Brian was there, you were there as well, Brian. They send to a button page, okay? So I say I'm a solo ad vendor that don't care about the quality of my list. I will buy from another solo ad vendor. I'll send it to this button, right? Now, when someone clicks this button, all right, and if this isn't making sense, don't worry, give it a couple of minutes, that'll make sense. Okay, give it a couple of minutes. When I click this button, which I will do in a second on the video, there you go. 2 tabs open. Okay, so this is the opt-in where you opt in with your email address. When you opt in and click opt-in, it opens another page. See that? So you got 3 tabs open. All right, and then you're left with a button. When you click the button, it goes through to another opt-in page, and it leaves behind more buttons. Okay, it puts you into this maze, absolute maze of buttons and opt-in pages. Okay, and if you give it a second, you'll see. So far, I've not opted into anything. Yeah, if you look at the top, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 tabs open. Okay. And with all those tabs, I see fake opt-ins, I see buttons, which make no sense. Okay. And then all of these will lead to an opt-in page. That opt-in page will lead to another opt-in page, like you can see. So when a buyer buys clicks, they're going to be on the end of this. So before they even reach your page, they could have gone through 20, 15, 20 other people's opt-ins and be on 15 to 20 lists. All right. This destroys the quality of the list. All right. This is what a lot of solo ad vendors do. Okay. Now, it's not that it's a bad technique. It's just that what we were all taught at the time. Okay. You can actually apply this to other. This is a nightmare. Imagine being in this and you're just looking for that thing that the email got sent to. Okay, you're looking for that system and you're going through all this and all you're doing is opted into everything looking for it. Okay, this is exactly why you've got to put trust in your solo ad vendor. You've got to kind of think, are you using fresh traffic sources or are you just buying off other solo ad vendors? You can see at the top there, we're now on about 20 tabs, guys. And we've still not seen an offer, right? And your offer, you paid for the traffic, you'll see the offer somewhere at some point. That will be yours. And they've had to go through all this to see yours. They're worn out. They're not interested in buying whatsoever, okay? All they've been doing is seeing loads of buttons, not knowing where they're at, and they've opted in to about 15 other people's list, okay? So you can kind of see, there we go, we finally found an offer after all these tabs. And by that stage, they're not interested. All right. And they've already got 15 emails from other people. All right. So this is why this video goes on. But you can see, guys, like actually I'll show you. There's a lot about finding the right solo ad vendor. Tons of stuff. Looking at LTV, optimization inside here. It was absolutely fantastic weekend. Anyway, so you can see, guys, solo ads can be a minefield, all right? Solo ads can be an absolute minefield. But luckily, you've got, obviously, me, and you've got my special guest who I'm now going to bring on, who can vouch for solo ads. I done a little test yesterday with my own spillover traffic. This is kind of the worst quality traffic where I don't send to partners. It spills over to somewhere else, and I'll show you the results and the offer that I used at the end of this training. Okay, so you can use the exact same offer. I just done it as a little test, because I'm actually Yeah, great look into the quality of the list. The thing is there, Dennis, there's going to be no quality because you've got the person on your list, but so was 15 other people, all right, all at once, okay? How do you find a trustworthy source? We're going to cover that in this training, okay? We're actually going to cover that fairly in-depth in this training. So what I'm going to do, this guy, okay, it's don't underestimate. He'll come across as quite modest. Okay, he doesn't do many lives, but he's the #1 affiliate on Warrior Plus last month. Okay, so he knows what he is doing. He's the #1 affiliate on Warrior Plus. And I am going to introduce you to him. Just waiting for him to be ready. He's just writing some notes, I think, or getting his emails ready or something. Yeah, you ready? Oh, is it? So here you go, guys. This is James Fawcett, okay? I'm not going to big him up too much because you're going to see his results, okay? Just let me know. Just say hello, James, so I know everyone can hear you.
Yeah, g'day, guys. How you going?
As you can tell, he's from Australia.
Yeah.
So let me know down in the comments you can hear him. Exactly. Zeddy said it exactly right. The most important thing you can do is find the right solo ad vendor, okay? And we're going to go through with James, okay, the exact techniques he used, okay? So, James, tell us a bit about yourself, mate, and let's go through some of your results. These are going to be live results, guys, because James said, shall I take some screenshots? I'm like, no, because there's so many fake screenshots out there. Let's show the guys live what you can do.
Yeah, so I'm born Aussie, born and bred. I moved over here in Atlanta, USA about 5 years ago. And when I came over to the United States, I didn't have a job. I had nothing. So that's how I started getting into like affiliate marketing. And I really sort of started getting into it probably about really 4 years ago. And I've tried everything. I did I invested in high ticket stuff like that. I've probably literally spent nearly over my time. I've probably nearly spent like 25K at least in programs. Yeah. That just didn't work for me. And probably around about 2 years ago, I found Warrior Plus, and it was a way that I could just promote products at a one-time cost. And I went, that might suit me a little bit more, so I don't have to invest anymore or anything like that. So I found that was pretty good. And then I started really getting heavily into it with ClickFunnels and whatnot. I found ClickFunnels and I started to learn how to build like opt-in pages and bridge pages, and how to really, get that process going across. I tested it, I failed. I tested it, I failed. Probably failed like literally 10 times or more. Just like trying to get those, opt-in pages and getting the messaging because I wasn't making sales, and I literally had to have a break for like 3 months. Yeah. Like just
it gets to you,
yeah, it gets to you, and it's like it deflates you, and so like I know that how like for example I saw a lot of guys that are commenting on the post how they've like there's just consistent like it can be a pain in the butt. So I literally had to take like 3 months off just to spend time with family, just refocus. And then I had a chat with my wife and I said, I think I might have another crack.
So you did.
So yeah, I did. So I thought about it and I thought, well, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right. So I did buy a course on how to build. I think I bought like the One Funnel Away challenge or something like that. And I learned how to build funnels. And I literally went through every 30 days, and that's how I came up with some of the funnels that I have today in, tailoring the messaging on your audience. Think about who's coming towards your pages, how you can relate to them. And that's how I believe I've started how to make solo ads work, because you got to think some people are like, they're clicking these ads and so you got to get them within an instant. So you got to have something that's attractive but relatable and get them into a certain process to get them to buy. So that's when everything clicked. I think literally it was about October 2019. I had my first ever full funnel sale on a product called the Lost Code by Brendan Mace. And it was literally like $1,100 right there. And I just like literally, I didn't even wait. I just literally just reinvested that back into traffic. And luckily for me, I got through the 30-day refund period without it, being refunded. So it's like there's a little bit of risk there, but I just needed to get traction fast. And then I was able to start building my list. I started having like $50 days again and $100 days. So it sort of slowed down. And then late February, March, April, May, it just literally just went straight up.
Is that last year?
Like last year, 2020, just literally just like catapulted, and just something clicked. So I was so now like I've got my list so big, like I have to clean, like you have to regularly clean it, and I've been able to do that, and it's a process that you've got to regularly do because it's just maintaining. It's like a business; you got to keep it healthy.
Yeah.
So just consistency, just remaining consistent, just learning how to relate to your customers is probably the biggest lesson that I've learned, because that's literally just marketing in a nutshell. You can send traffic to it. If you don't get that fundamental core right, you're just not going to get anywhere.
Yeah.
So, and on top of it, all the other technical stuff as well. So.
There's tons to learn. There's a good, I think that was Siddharthi. What kept you, that's a good question, this one. It's not really to do with Solar, but what kept you going? What brought you back into it?
To be honest, runs in my family. I think they've got the entrepreneurial blood in my veins. I think my father and grandfather, they all ran their own farms, and they just, did everything on their own terms. So it's something that I've always wanted, and it's always been like I couldn't take over my dad's farm because of like my allergies that I picked up. So growing up, so I wasn't able to do that, getting in the dust and stuff like that. So I wasn't able to really do that at what I wanted to do. So I moved into business and worked for the government, did all that, and then met my wife, and I moved over here, and and then that became even more so because I had to start from scratch everything. I was on 6 figures in Australia, working for government, left there, started here, couldn't find a job to save my life. And then I did find a job, and I was working $15 an hour, 40 hours a week at a financial, like a factoring company. And then I just went, I'm not going to do this. So I don't want to keep doing this, working $15 an hour. Like I've tasted what it's like to have 6 figures, and I prefer that over earning 30 to 40K every year.
Yeah.
So that's what kept me going. It's just like that. Sometimes like you just get so deflated, you forget why you started.
You do.
So literally, it's like I take like 5 minutes out of nearly every day and just sort of just remember those pain points on why I just keep doing what I keep doing. So that's how I just remain consistent with it all. Tried everything different ways, because sooner or later you will get there. You just can't do the same thing that's not working. You just can't keep doing it. You just got to change it up. So
that's it, mate. A lot of us do, and I'm sure a lot of people watching can resonate with that. We've got that burning desire to succeed. And when you first start this online game, it's kind of like, whoa, it isn't as easy as what I thought. And it like hits you in the face. You try these different things. You think, actually, this stuff is not that easy as what everyone makes out. This stuff is tough, guys. I'm just going to lay that in there. This stuff is hard. So anyone looking for an easy solution, the only easy solution out there really, where you're guaranteed to get paid for every hour, is a job. Okay, that's it. But anyway, we've gone past that. So the one thing, like you think 3 years you were working for, okay, so you're spending money, you're working really hard, because I've been through the same thing, Matt, and I think a lot of people watching, you work really hard, you put things aside, don't you? Because you put, I put things like friends aside. I had to focus on this. This is what I really wanted to do. What is the one, I mean, can you sum it up in one word? I've got a word written down here. What is the one word you can say that kind of made a difference? One word. Let's see if you can remember. If not, I'll put it out there.
So one word. So you're saying in terms of like what just kept me going,
What
in terms of like not
changed?
putting things aside.
Yeah, what changed? So the one thing that I'll talk about my past, my history a bit, is when I realised you have to split test, you have to optimize things. That is when I start to really get good at paid traffic. When you realise that you have to split test and optimize things, and I think that is kind of exactly the same as what you discovered. Because if you keep doing the same thing, like you said, and you keep throwing money at it, hoping for different results, it's not going to happen, is it? So you
I think it was.
Sorry, mate, go on.
Yeah, no, I think it was like literally like an aha moment when once I believe I was going through. I can't remember who I was having a chat with. For some reason, I just remember I was speaking with someone about it, and they're talking about split testing and everything like that, and I just like. I've been running probably traffic to the same opt-in page. That was it was doing about 30%, which is not too bad, but there was no sales coming through. So the aha moment was like I started thinking about, all right, so what are these guys doing? Like I literally I signed up to all the emails of like JV vendors and whatnot. I was like, what are the guys doing to make sales? So and then I just started looking at the messaging on how they did their bridge pages, and that's sort of like the aha moment. It's just like, how am I just getting how do I just get to it? So then I was sort of like looking at all the keywords and the points and whatnot. I think it's not necessarily a word. It was just more so like just light bulb went off in top of my head.
Yeah. That's
literally.
That's I often say success is just a lot of aha moments, isn't it? When you start really understanding something, and then the next aha moment comes along, and it just all falls into place in your head. And the big thing I found, I don't know if you found the same thing, is understand splitting, understand optimization. Like you've got to try and beat what you did yesterday. Too many people, okay, this is just my advice. Too many people will do what you done. They will have one squeeze page, or they've been told this squeeze page does really well. Someone sold it to them, and they just assume it does really well, so they keep it, and they're kind of in love with that. No, I'm not changing it. My mentor told me it does really well. The only thing you can ever do is rely on your own data. So you split test yourself and find what wins. It's the only way of doing things. So let's cover what you can split test, and then we'll tell people how you split test these things. We'll run through a little scenario so the guys can hopefully stop making as many mistakes. Zahida, it's just, I don't know why I'm saying this. Someone's saying they got no sound, so I'm saying Zahida, it's just you with no sound, but she can't hear me. So what can we optimize? What things? So if you think of a general solo ad purchase, what can you optimize, or what can you split test?
I think first of all, you need to get people into your funnel. Period. So you need to I think the opt-in page is the core thing that you need to really split test, because obviously the more people that enter your funnel, the more exposure they're going to get to your bridge pages and your sales page. So you just need to find, you can. I think also the key thing is also being unique when you're doing the split testing, because you're going to see a lot of people using the same opt-in pages, and especially with some solo providers out there, they have the same list, and you're going to have. I think sometimes you're going to come across the same traffic, so your opt-in pages, they're going to go, oh, shit, I've seen that before, so I'm not going to sign up to it. I'm not going to enter my email. So you need to sort of be unique. Like you can get opt-in pages of products and bridge pages, but you've also got to put your own take on it as well, and that's the biggest thing. So chopping and changing it, don't be afraid to do it, and then split testing is going to save you a ton of money down the road, because you could run traffic to the same pages and whatnot, and you could be running at 30 to 40%, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's the right opt-in page that could be for your messaging for your product as well. So it's all sort of got to be relatable. I feel like once you split tests, you could probably run about 300 to 500 clicks to any product and split test. You can do it through a rotator. If you wanted to, you can rotate it, and you'll be able to have two different opt-in pages. And it could be literally the fraction, like one change in one word could mean the difference between a 10% higher opt-in rate compared to the control variant, which is like the original page.
Yeah.
So it's funny how like those core little things, like just some little change. It could be like a bolding, it could be an underline. It's just like how it reacts with like the stimulant in someone's like thought process. Really.
Yeah.
So split testing is just so key.
That's awesome. So squeeze page, guys, or opt-in page. Does everyone know what an opt-in page? Just so we're all on the same page. I know some people don't know what solo ads are that are watching. So an opt-in page is basically, it's normally 1, 2, 3 lines of text followed by an email field and a submit button. That's basically an opt-in page. Okay. So the traffic gets sent from the list owner, the solo ad provider. They send it to your squeeze page. It's your job to get as many of those emails as possible. Okay, as many of those emails as possible. If you've got a 30% opt-in and you optimize to a 60% opt-in, you're building your list twice as fast with the same traffic. That is what split testing does. Okay, so split testing is absolute key. When you watch a lot of the lives, guys, it doesn't matter if it's about AdWords, if it's about native ads, it's about paid traffic, it's about anything. Split testing and optimization is the biggest keyword, is the biggest thing we always talk about. Okay. Neil says no idea. Well done, Neil. So the squeeze page or the opt-in page is one of the things, one of the big things that you can test. Before that is kind of traffic, the traffic source itself. So let's talk about, there's, 500 solo ad providers out there. Just a rough estimate is probably a little bit more than that. Let's say there's 500 solo ad vendors. How do you find the best one? Because everything starts from the traffic source. Everything starts.
Yeah. So it really depends. Like you can find like there's a whole range of different like ways you can find a solo ad vendor. I think there's Facebook groups that have like a whole bunch of vendors in there with testimonials that got pretty solid results. So like if you can scroll through those groups and you can find like someone like Wayne that's got like continued like high testimonials. So usually like when you got someone like that that's delivering like consistent sales and whatnot, you can definitely definitely like purchase some test clicks for there. Originally starting out, I went to the marketplace Udemy, and I looked at who had consistent sales, who had the biggest return customer base percentage, because I feel like that generally is a good key indicator. If people's going back for clicks, something must be happening. I carefully read through the reviews because sometimes on Udemy they can mark sales and they didn't really get sales. They might just think they got a good opt-in rate and they think they got sales. So I carefully read the actual reviews. Sometimes I reach out to people on Udemy and I said, did you really get sales consistently? If they've got 10 reviews within the last 2 months of that specific provider. And usually I stick around the percentage of sales on Udemy at 30%. I usually don't go lower than purchasing from someone that has like lower than 30%, unless I know they've got from someone else, they've got good reliable sources. So that's usually how I go about it. You can easily filter through those solo ad providers on Udemy. I feel like that's probably the best way to go. And you can start testing, like purchasing anywhere between I just do a test purchase of like 500 clicks minimum, because it gives me a good indication of what their actual subscriber base, or if they're doing by email or direct from like media buyers, etc. So it gives me a really good indication in terms of if I'm going to get duplicate clicks on that as well, because I do track all that. A lot of solo providers have a lot of duplicate clicks. So if I get X amount of duplicate clicks, I just don't go back.
Yeah, there's a little from a solo ad seller's point of view, there's a little circle. Not going to call it that word. Reciprocation circle. Let's call it that. There's a little reciprocation circle that happens, and that's where solo ad vendors sold to other solo ad vendors to other solo ad vendors, and obviously that's where all their lists become the same. So you can buy off Bob, who's got the same as Steve, who's got the same as Jane. They've basically got the same list because they're all buying from each other. So that's brilliant that you track duplicate subscribers. Now, so let's think. There's 500. I know you've tested a hell of a lot of providers. So let's say 500 to 1,000 clicks. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Neil's brought up a really good point. Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Mark. There's a really good point Neil's just brought up. I think a lot of people don't run enough traffic when split testing. This is the problem most people have, guys. I'll let you explain, James, but most people buy 100 clicks and say, well, this is rubbish. It didn't work. I didn't get a sale. But James, I'll let you explain why you need, really, ideally, 1,000 plus is normally a good test.
Yeah. So 1,000 clicks is usually where you can get a good indicator. Like if I don't get a decent funnel buy within 1,000 clicks, I think there's an issue. So usually, for example, like I run all my traffic to my own offers, and if I don't get at least like a couple 197 sales or anything like that, like I think there's a bit like a real issue. So I do keep a close eye on that in tracking. And you just need to make sure that you're going to get a decent rate of return on that as well. So 1,000 click is a very good. You can also get for example, like I've bought 1,000 clicks off some of those vendors, and like I'm saying with duplicate clicks, literally I'll send them the data, and I only got 800 unique clicks, but I got 1,200 clicks. You know, so it's like 400 duplicate clicks. Yeah. So it's like that's a serious issue. So like so that way, like they did end up sending like an extra 300 unique clicks at the time because I held them accountable. But yeah, like I think it just really does show a really good true indication of where they're getting their traffic source from. Is it reliable? And also your email open rates as well. You need to get those open rates in order to sell. You need to get that click-through rate too as well, because you can also get some bad traffic. So because like I bought a ton of traffic once, and I was like earlier last year, I thought I was doing great, and I was wondering why I got a drop in sales, and then I found that I paid for a ton of really poor traffic. Like barely, the open rates were terrible, click-through rates were terrible, and it set me back like a couple of weeks, like in terms of sales, like on a daily. Like I was going from probably like 1,500, earning 1,500 a day consistently, dropping down to like 600-700. So like it's just
that's the problem. If you do a bad traffic one, your deliverability goes down. And poor deliverability breeds poor deliverability. So it's like a hole you have to dig yourself out with again. Okay. I don't think we're going to have time. If we get time, we might talk about tracking either. But obviously we've been 45 minutes already. I don't want to be here 6 hours. It's quite an in-depth, but tracking is essential, guys, to split testing. It really is. But a lot of comments come through then of, 1,000 clicks. Chris has just put on 1,000 clicks is a lot of money to split test. I bet most people can't afford it. This is the problem this is definitely the problem with paid traffic. Okay, it doesn't matter what paid traffic source you do, guys. We call it collecting data. That's the way we see it. I'm willing to put $5,000 down on a big data set so I can look at the data and say, right, this is what we need to do. That's what paid traffic guys do. They rely on their data. Yeah. They don't kind of guess what's going to happen. They rely on their data, and that tells them what to do. Obviously, if you've got 500 solo ad sellers, that's millions. I don't even know how much is. 500 times 1,000, and we'll say the average price is one. You're talking like $5 million you have to spend to test everyone, which isn't doable by anyone. And I know you've spent a lot of money testing these vendors, kind of finding the good ones. I think that's the first and biggest mistake people have. They buy from one vendor, who may not be the right one. Just because the price is cheap, guys, this is how they sell. Okay, I'm looking at the questions coming in, guys. So this is how they sell, on their price. Okay, anyone that's got a decent traffic source cannot sell cheaply. You'll find that because their costs are pretty high compared. If you think solo ad vendors buying from other solo ad vendors, they've got little mechanisms in place where they can make it cheap. Let's just say that, okay? When you're buying from a proper traffic source, you can't be as cheap as them, okay? So the only thing normally they can sell on is being cheap. Being cheap is not a good strategy. Going for the cheapest is not a good strategy, okay? Yeah.
I might just say one thing, Wayne. It's just like, if you go cheap, you also if you buy a ton of traffic, and it got me in hot water there for a week as well, you buy a ton of bad traffic, it also puts your reputation with your autoresponder in jeopardy as well.
Yeah.
Because
it does.
They can literally, if you're on a shared IP autoresponder, like for example GetResponse or Aweber or SendLane, like whatever you guys are using, it could literally jeopardize your relationship with them, and they could shut your account down. So like, that's the last thing you want. So you need to think really carefully about who you're choosing, who you're buying from, because sometimes the extra 10 cents per click could make the true difference between you being able to have an autoresponder, which basically is where your money maker, or not, where you won't be able to do anything at all. So that you got to sort of like really think about that point of view as well.
Exactly. That's a good point, mate. It's a really good point. So we've got a solution to this at the end, guys. How you can go straight to the good sellers. But Sid's just asked an interesting question, and I've lost it. Hopefully I copy and paste it, because it soon goes. Yeah, I did. How many products do you promote to the same person on the list per month? So let's talk about products, mate. Okay, let's talk about, so you found the right traffic source. You've got your split test and your squeeze page. You're getting really good opt-in. Okay, so you've got them two things solved. Obviously, you can see why these things take 3 years to be successful at, and a ton of money. Because find the right traffic source, you need the traffic coming through to create the good opt-in pages, good squeeze pages. Let's talk about the product. So you've got traffic coming through to your opt-in page, and then obviously you might have a bridge page in the middle, but the product is essentially the thing that's going to make you sales and get your money back as fast as possible for that run. Okay, that's where you really want to be making money back pretty much straight away. Too many people, and then I'll let you explain how you do it. Too many people pick a product that they heard done well. Okay, like my friend said that he made loads of sales with this, with AdWords. Doesn't mean it's going to sell with solo ads. I paid $2,000 to join this program. They've said that does really well with solo ads. Doesn't mean anything. Okay, what you need to rely on, guys, is your own data. Okay, we might, Glenn, I've seen that question, mate, and we might cover that in a minute. Okay, about, because that involves rotators. That's a bit advanced, but if we get time, we'll cover how many click links do you put in a single email. We'll cover that. So the big thing is, and I know this, is if I've got an offer that's working and they burn out, they do burn out over time, don't they? You'll find all of a sudden you have to find a new one. I do that by split testing every single offer. That's what I do. So tell the guys how you split test your offers.
So sometimes I can put them on. I'll put them on a rotator from the opt-in page. So I've got them I track them through ClickMagick, and either or they go, like if they make a sale or I'll record an action, it happens anyway. So there's two products that I usually rotate between, and there's sometimes that I'll just promote one offer for a couple of weeks, and then I'll just rotate it onto the next one once I've found two offers that work. So right now I've got the rotating going between I think it's like Rebills, which is one of the products that we launched a couple of months ago, and that converts really well. And on top of that, another product that I think it was like the original Breakout Code, like the original one that we launched out in August. So I rotate between those two, and on top of that, so I've been able to track those two fairly well, and Rebills usually wins out all the time. The reason why is because we hit a lot of, like, for example, pain points on that sales page and whatnot. So when I split tested, it literally probably took me around about 4,000 clicks usually to split test the two offers against each other, and rebuilds was just a marginal winner. So like, it's just like it's a good one. It's like, you can build it like the way that the messaging works on the sales page, but also how I'll be able to pitch it on the actual bridge page as well. So
yeah. So that's how you split test offers, guys. You run different offers in a rotate. That's a bit advanced, but basically a rotate will take the traffic and split it into different offers, so you can split test different offers at the same time. Now, one I know. Okay, we'll talk a bit more about offers, but I know one of the secrets on how you've been able to really make this work. Okay, and that is where you send so much traffic to an offer. Okay, so let's say you're sending to offer A. Okay, and you're getting a 20 cents EPC, right? And you've got 40% commissions, or let's say 30 cents and you're getting 50% commissions. Okay. I know you send so much to that offer that they will then say, look, we're going to give you 100% commissions. Okay, you speak to the guys and they say, we're going to give you 100% commissions. So think about that, guys. Not many people play with that element of their funnel. Many people don't go to the product owner and say, look, I'm sending you $5,000 worth, $10,000 worth of sales a month. Can you give me 100%? Because the big thing that the product owner wants is buyers at the end of the day.
Yep.
So they want the buyers. That's what they're interested in. They want to build their buyers list. Okay. I am looking at all the questions, guys. There's loads coming through. They want to build their buyers list. That's what they want to build. Okay. So they're happy. They're like, sure, you can send this much traffic. Here's 100%. Okay. That is one of the things that I've obviously got that kind of thing as well, where you can really, extrapolate higher EPCs and make more money, right? And again, we're going to show you how you can do that as well with the best converting product, right? We're going to show you a little later how you can do that. And I want to let that sink in, guys. So let's say James has been he's tested all this stuff, okay? He's tested the traffic source, tested the opt-in pages, he's tested the products, and this product A, may not be the best one, because you only get 50% commissions from it. Okay. You go to the product owner and say, look, I can send you a lot more traffic if I can send 100%. So all of a sudden, that becomes the best seller because you can send so much traffic to it. Does that make sense, guys? Why it isn't just about how much the product sells, mate, but how much commissions you get ultimately, because that's where your money is. Let me know in the comments if that makes sense. It's a really important one. So if you get to the stage, guys, it's a big tip. Big tip, because this really
it's a fundamental one, to be honest.
It is. A lot of people are too shy, or a lot of people haven't got the right contacts. You message any big internet marketer, it's near enough impossible to get a reply back if they don't know you.
Exactly. Impossible. Yeah, like it didn't really, like, I literally probably stand like I think it was like around about January or February. Like, I was sending so many units to Brendan. It was unreal. And then, like, I had a conversation with him once because I'm not too sure. But he goes, oh, you sent me over, like, at the time, it wasn't a lot. It's much more now, but it was like 750 sales. He goes, oh, you're like almost like one of my top affiliates. So, and he's like, it's just in that conversation. And then, like, that's how, I got I was able to get license rights on a lot of the products. So,
yeah. And that's an awesome tip, guys. When you can send, when you send someone a lot of sales, right, you've got all this work, and go to the product owner, work out how you get in front of them. So James obviously done it by sending a ton of sales. 750 don't sound like a lot, but for someone who's just starting out, that's a hell of a lot. But when you get momentum, you get all this work, and you go to the product owner and say, look, can I have 100% commissions? And the worst thing is, a lot of people don't even ask, right? But if they look at their stats and you're making noise on their products, they will give you 100% commission because they want that volume of buyers. All right, it's a massive tip. You've instantly instantly doubled your commissions through no extra work. Right? Obviously, if something's doing a 1 cent EPC, it's not worth doubling to 2 cents. It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
Let me know, guys, if you know what EPC means. Most of you should know what EPC means. Earning per click. Okay, and that is amount of traffic spent divided by how much money you've made, basically. To give you an earn per click. You want that as high as possible. So if you're able to double it with no extra work on an already good EPC, you're winning. You're absolutely winning. Does that make sense, guys? Let me know in the comments. Earn per click. Yeah, you got it, Glenn. I know most people should know that now after the trainings we've had and the lives we've done recently. Awesome. So, have we got, guys, any questions on what we've talked about so far? So, the big things that James has kind of covered are the traffic sources. Okay? They are massive. Getting the right traffic source right. But obviously, I know most people only have enough to start with 100 clicks, 200 clicks, 300 clicks. Some people do fall lucky. It's the law of averages. Some people all fall lucky and get... So Linda loved that tip. Good, Linda. It's a fantastic tip. It is the big tip that I know I'm going to get loads of people now come to me now and say, hey, can I have 100% on your launches on your products? What the best buy? So this Animesh, this falls into tracking again. What's the best day to buy solo ads? Any day, but let your data tell you that. Right? Don't rely on kind of us telling you. Rely on your data. Right? Rely on what you see in front of you. Obviously, the catch-22 for a lot of people, is they can't split test all these traffic sources. They can't split test all these opt-in pages. They haven't got the weight to go and ask for 100% commissions. They've not sent any sales. So if you asked, I don't know, Brendan's a big guy. If you asked any big person, they'll be like, no, because you've sent me one sale. They won't do it. They won't do it. In fact, they might block you from the products because that's what some of them are like. So, James, anything you want to add there to help people with what we've covered there?
Yeah, so like I think it's just more so once I found out if I put my own unique touch on like squeeze pages and bridge pages, I felt like you become something more relatable to what the audience is. So you just and also just remember where your traffic's coming from. So sometimes like they might not know what you're offering from a bar. So like you got to sort of like meet them in the middle as well. So you got to meet them where they're at. And then you sort of like got to lead, sort of like leading a horse to water. And then what you do, you can sort of like get the sale. Once you get them to the sales page, hopefully that's when they'll be able to pick it up and drink the water, metaphorically speaking. So I feel like, and just definitely learn the technical side of it. Split testing, it's going to save you a ton of money. What I did for like the first 3 months was like throw a ton of money at it and not split test, because once I started split testing and found out how much money I was wasting, it was just like an aha moment, lesson learned. I was lucky enough to do it when I did, so otherwise I probably wouldn't be here today. So definitely worthwhile just learning the technical side of it and and just continually clean. It's like maintaining a healthy business. Clean the list. Don't be afraid if you've had like subscribers or whatnot for like 6 months or more. You can just, if they haven't opened it, you can just feel free. Don't be scared to delete those emails sometimes because it's going to do you more harm than good, like hoarding old subs. So that's probably one of the good, probably the biggest things
that's
to do.
Massive. This is where people get like cleaning the list. Okay, I want you to imagine this, guys, because this is how it kind of is for when you kind of cross that threshold, if you like. You get to that tipping point, as I call it. Okay, you need to get to the tipping point where you want to get people off your list. If you buy 100 clicks, you mail them for 2 weeks, no one opens, no one wants to get rid of subscribers. Okay, you almost want to get pretty big pretty quickly. So yeah, list hygiene, exactly. I personally delete after 30 days. This is how I clean, and I'll let James tell you how he clean. I clean after 30 days. If my deliverability goes down, I aggressively clean to 14. Non-opens in 14. My deliverability comes up again. If my deliverability is really good, I might switch for a day to 60 days, just to pull in anyone that I can re-engage. Okay, that's loosely how we do our kind of cleaning for non-opens. I don't know what yours is.
Yeah, so just based on the amount of traffic that I've had and how I've been able to keep my relationship with the autoresponders pretty, very, very good, because I talk to them regularly because I'm sending just so much traffic, is usually because of sometimes the type of traffic, I usually, if the like Wayne was saying, deliverability goes down, I'll literally delete all the I'll delete them, all the non-openers after 2 weeks. If they haven't opened an email in 2 weeks, that usually means there's a good chance it's hitting the spam box. So
they're just not interested.
They're just not interested. So they might just scroll through it. So it's like sending those people an email for an offer is almost like a lost cause. So I just delete it. So that allows me to keep my autoresponder costs down, and on top of that, keep my list healthy as well. So making sure you remove those undeliverables, making sure you not hitting the spam box. So yeah, definitely deleting those sort of subs is a good way. If you're just starting out, 30, 60 days is probably a better period, and every now and then I might segment those non-openers out, and I'll try and do a win-back sequence. Yep. Sometimes that works as well. That's a good way of bringing them back on board. So yeah, you can definitely do that. But most of the time, if they haven't opened in 30 days, I just usually just can them.
Yeah, the big thing as well is, guys, you've got to remember, you've got to get to this kind of size. A lot of people do 100 clicks, but you really want to catapult to this size where you'd want to clean. When you're new, you do not want to clean. It's a big thing. It's I've paid for these. Why do I want to get them off my list? You've got to get away from that side of thinking. And this is how you need to imagine it, guys. Okay, this is exactly how you need to imagine it. You've got constant traffic coming in from a proven traffic source to a proven squeeze page, okay, to a proven offer, all right, and you're cleaning your list and you're sending out emails and you're making commissions. That is the end result of where you're at, basically, isn't it? And that is, can you show a screenshot? You didn't actually share your screen, did you? Show a screenshot of your December, just to prove, this is based on actual 3 years of learning.
Yeah. How do I do that?
Share your screen on Scope.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Give me a second here. Just got to get the right screen.
Let me know when you're sharing.
Start share. So can you see that, guys?
I need to flick at my end so you can see. There we go. Should be able to see it. Why isn't that showing? There we go. There you go. Obviously, this isn't the only place that...
Yeah, so this is the last month. So I did $65,000 last month. And then I've also started working on ClickBank offers as well. And I generated, around about $5,000 there last month as well. So it was just a touch over 70 grand.
So, and this started, guys. I just flicked away from your screen, mate. This started from getting in solo ads, getting into it, and blasting your way into it. And this is like an area into other. It's led you into much bigger things, and much bigger things. Being able to do this.
Oh. Okay.
So, guys, I just want to recap what we've covered. Okay, we've covered how important split testing is. Right, we've covered split testing. Not going to answer that one, Ricky, because I don't know. We split tested offers. We've gone to the product owner, or you go to the product owner, ask for 100% commissions. 99%, well, 100% of the time, you guys won't get that, but ask. You won't get it until you've got sales. You're kind of in this catch-22, guys, and we want to get you out of that. We want to get you out the catch-22 where you're stuck because you can't afford the traffic. You can't split test the traffic. You can't split test the offers. You can't ask for the 100% commissions. Okay, you can't split test the squeeze pages. Right? This is the problem most people are. We've got, or James has created a solution for this, right? Exactly for this, to give people the right start and try and catapult them to success with solo ads. If you want to see that, guys, give me a big fat yes in the comments below. I want to see hundreds of yeses because this is awesome. It is really impressive results. It shows what can be done when you split test, guys. You've heard that throughout this live. Split test goes for all these different traffic sources. Try the different squeeze pages. Try the different offers. When you get some traction, go and get 100% on the offers.
Yeah, once you get a process nailed down, guys, it's just it's just awesome to be able to, and then you start getting more momentum, more night. It just becomes more and more predictable, which is just it's a fantastic feeling to get just consistent results.
It is. So guys, I'm going to show you, James. I'm just going to share my screen, mate. We've got loads of yeses coming through. All right, loads of yeses, and I'm going to share my screen.
Yep.
I'm going to move you out of the way because you're in the middle of my screen. Sorry, mate. So guys, I'm going to share my screen. Now, let me know you can see my screen, everyone. Glenn, I haven't seen your question. I've seen Elizabeth. Say, can you repeat the question? But I can't see the question, so I've missed it. So let me know you can see the screen, guys. Just let me know in the comments. Yes, you can see it. Yes, thanks, Roger. Awesome. So what we've got, okay, what James has put together, this is the Breakout Code 2. He made a 1, and this one is so much better. I'm going to show you why. So the page you can see in front of you, guys, James will give you full training, okay? He's going to cover everything. Do you cover tracking, James? So one of the things we talked about is split testing. To be able to split test, you've got to track, okay? To be able to split test anything, you have to be able to track. And James tracks things like sales, squeeze pages, bridge pages, even email opens, and he shows you how to do all that, okay? He shows you how to do all of that inside the training, and it's absolutely awesome. Hold on, I'm just going to flip back to us. Move a couple of things. There we go. So this is basically full training, guys, on how James got it to work. Okay, and the exact step-by-step process he took to reach $70,000 in December, which is absolutely massive. Okay, Glenn, I'll answer that at the end, mate. I'll answer a good question. And it leaves nothing unturned, guys. James wants you to succeed, all right, because he knows how hard it is when you're new. With solo ads. So this is his business partner who's done the sales videos. James, you've done fantastically well on this live, James. I know you're not always wanting to get in camera, but the only way you get good at them is doing them, so you've done brilliant. Okay. Yeah, this isn't James, just with a razor, but this is his partner. So you get the training, guys, showing you exactly how to do everything. All right. Yeah, it's not him. You also get the swipes. How many swipes are here, James? So it's about 160 swipes, 160 emails that James uses. Okay, 160 emails. If you think how long they take to write, and the other thing is, guys, James optimizes his emails, so you're going to be getting the best emails. Are they tied to certain offers that you? Yeah, so I realised they couldn't hear you. Then they can hear you now.
Okay.
But yeah, so they're for make money on in our niche, guys. BizOp niche. Okay, James is they can hear you now. You were muted on that scene for some reason. But yeah, you can hear them now, guys. So they are 160, 170 emails in the Make Money Online niche. That is absolutely massive. All right, so you're going to get all the training you need, and you're going to get the emails. Okay, with this, you get the done for you. All right, this is where James. All right, imagine all the split testing James has done. Okay, James has done all the split testing, and he's going to give you the funnels that work, the squeeze pages that work. Is there bridge pages as well in here, mate? They can hear you now.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, no, there's definitely there's like I think we've got close to nearly like 10 different funnels.
10 funnels, including bridge pages.
Yeah, including bridge pages. So opt-in bridge pages, and also we do give guaranteed approval, not license rights, but guaranteed approval to an offer, because sometimes it's really hard to even get guaranteed approval on an offer.
Right, yeah.
So we've given you guys guaranteed approval on that for all of our past offers.
So there you go.
On the back end, yeah.
So a bridge page, guys, makes people want to buy. It increases the anticipation to buy is the best way to explain it. So James has tested the squeeze pages and the bridge pages, and he's given you the ones that work, okay? Also with this, one of the things about Warrior Plus, it's hard to get approved for offers, okay? I know many people have tried to get approved for Warrior Plus offers. James will give you approval to all his offers to get the 50% commission, which is standard across the board. This means, oh, that's fantastic. This means that you don't have to worry which program to promote, because James gets these to work with pseudo ads. He optimizes the funnels themselves to work with pseudo ads.
Yep.
Right? That's the whole point behind them. When they come out of launch, they're made to work with pseudo ads. So he's not just optimizing the squeeze page and the bridge page, he's optimizing the entire product to work with pseudo ads, which is really, really unusual. Okay. Now you also get with this the Inner Circle, which is a group coaching program in Facebook. James, I'm going to let you tell the guys a little bit about this. Is that you in the background there, James?
Similarities, I guess. No. So with the Inner Circle, it's I provided, like, there's a lot of questions that people ask and whatnot, and I feel like this is like a good forum where if you've got like questions with like issues like doing bridge pages or sometimes messaging, or you've got issues like with the autoresponder or whatnot, I'm there. I'm very responsive with the people that are in there. I think we've got over 100 people in there at the moment. So it's a great way to get in touch with people, and you can use me as a source personally inside the group, so you can just post in there, and I'll get your question answered as soon as I can. Definitely within a few hours, because I'm pretty responsive there. And on top of that, you get beta access to all my future products that I launch. So you'll get beta access to all the front ends.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, so I like for you guys, I want to provide, this is where I just like to provide massive value inside here. And I do like a weekly call. So if you got like questions that you want to answer, just jump on. I'll schedule a call for the group, and you can put your questions there, and I'll get them answered for you.
Yeah, that's awesome, mate. So again, this is where I always try and tell people, because you want to get the help when you need it. It really is important to get the help when you need it and get your questions answered, because there's always questions. Okay. Now this one, okay. If you guys think of all the things that James has done to test traffic sources, it really takes a lot of effort, optimization, knowledge, and more importantly, money. Okay. What James has given you here is his, what they call the little black book, I believe you call it, don't you?
Yeah, we do. So it's like a resource, that you can literally tap into all the, like, I've got all my core traffic providers in there, so you guys can literally tap into that, and just, you can have confidence in like, getting hold of these vendors, because like I've talked to these guys, I've told them that they're going to be in here, and I've also told them to expect, people to come across and start, providing good traffic. So I have absolute confidence in the people, in the vendors that are within the little black book, because they're just like awesome guys. I've got a great business relationship with them. They generate sales for me consistently. You've seen that yourself. So yeah, it's just like this is probably one thing that I've held probably dearest to myself, because it's just I've worked really hard on it. I've spent a lot of money on it, and I just want to, I know how hard it is to find a decent vendor out there, and I've got it all in one, little book here for you.
Yeah, that's awesome, mate. So it saves all that money you're going to spend on split testing traffic sources, guys. You go straight to the ones that kind of work. Hopefully, I'm number one. James isn't saying anything.
Of course. You're definitely there, Wayne. You're definitely there.
So next, guys, okay? So that gives you everything to succeed. Now, they've gone kind of to the next level. I've seen people ask this as well, okay? This here, guys, is unlimited traffic, okay? The way this works, I'm going to explain the way this works. This is where you get to put your Facebook pixel on their sales pages, all right? And I want to tell you the power of this super quick, okay? You can't get this type of traffic, okay? To get this type of traffic, this is buyer traffic you'll be getting, right? You can put your pixel on there. You can build essentially another list and target the buyers only of James's products. I think it's insane when people do this myself, because basically they're giving you their buyers, right? If you don't know what to do, don't worry. I have got a Facebook training, retargeting training on how to use it, all right? So that is that's awesome. I don't know why you're doing this, James. I don't understand it myself. It's basically like going, here's my buyer list. When you know how to use it, that's basically what you're doing. Here is my buyers list. Take it.
And you can also put it on. It's also got you can put your Google pixels in there as well, mate. So
if you guys know what retargeting is, okay, basically you retarget these people. All right, it's the most powerful form of traffic. To the most powerful audience, the buyer's audience. Right? It's insane. But don't worry, I have got a train on how to use that. Right? Now, the last one, which is what everyone's been asking for already.
Yeah.
They've already asked for it. I've already seen the comments. 100% commissions. Yeah, I like unlimited traffic. I love this one. I think it's bonkers. The license rights. 100% commissions, right, on all of James's products, right, which are made basically. This is what James runs his traffic suite to. So you haven't got to hit anyone up. You haven't got to say you haven't got big people. You haven't got to get to the stage, that tipping point. You need to reach. You can go straight to the 100% commissions. Right. Let me know what you think of that in the comments, guys, because that is absolutely crazy. Right. That is crazy that James is giving away that, especially when these products are made for solo ads. All right, can you see the value in that? Give me a yes in the comments below. It is bonkers. These last two are absolutely insane, guys.
Yeah, especially with license rights. When you have license rights, and instead of for example, like on a 197 upsell, for example, instead of getting 90 odd bucks, you're getting literally, after obviously the fees or whatever is taken out left over is 180 odd commission right there. And then usually that's on the third upsell. So usually you'll get 100% on the front end. Then you get probably a $30 upsell as well, like a $30 commission. And then you're getting $180 commission. Some people, if you're running $200 worth of traffic, that's paid for right there just from one solo ad run.
Yeah, it's awesome, mate. It's awesome. Yeah. Now, I'm going to tell you guys the deal that I've done with James, okay? I've gone to James and said, look, can we do a deal? I've done a $3,000 deal with James. All right, $3,000 for you guys. Okay, and I'm going to show you how you get it. This product here, unlimited traffic, is $197. Okay, the license rights that give you 100% on all of James's products is $97. All right, how would you guys like to get these? This is for the first 10 people. How would you like these to get this free? and I'll show you how you get it. Okay. Let me know in the comments if you're excited by that. Again, this is worth $3,000 only for 10 people, guys. For the first 10 people. Okay, I'm going to show you how you get this product, unlimited traffic, at $197. Okay. At $197, I think it's an absolute steal. Like, if someone comes to me and say, "Hey, how much is your buyers list?" I would say I wouldn't sell it, to be honest. $50,000, I wouldn't sell it. Yeah. You can basically get that for Facebook and Google ads for $197. And you guys, I'm going to show you how to save. Get this and this. Okay. This is $97, guys, for the license rights. 100% on the products. Okay. So I'm going to save you $300. This is the first 10 people, guys, that take this offer. So what I'm going to do, guys, you need to be quick on this. Because James will tell me when it's up. You need to be quick on this. I'm going to put the link on the screen. You need to buy the first 4 products, okay? And then I will get these 2 products off James and deliver them to you. All right? $300 worth, okay? So I'm going to show you how to... Let me put up the... I've just lost the doc, which is always typical. Okay, so you should be able to see, you can see my screen. Hold on, I just need to get the docs back. I lost one. There we go. Okay. Now you should be able to see the screen round about, see the link round about now. Okay, so that will take you to the front end, guys. Okay. Which is this one. All right, so you come here, and this is for the training. Okay, the training's going to cost you a grand total of $13. Okay, so you scroll down and you buy that. Get instant access now, then you purchase it. Come here, and you click checkout. Okay, there's you can tick this, guys. There's a 12K case study. Okay, fast start guide. So you can tick that if you want. That's not essential to get the $300 worth of products free. You click checkout. After that, you'll come to this page. Okay. You scroll down and you click buy this. Okay. This product is the swipes, so 160-ish swipes. This is $37. Okay. You need to buy that. Once you've done that, it'll come to this page. All right. This is the done for you. You get the funnels, the bridge pages, and everything that have been split tested. Okay, they've been split tested. Once you've done that, you scroll down, you click here to steal your the business, the done for you business in a box. You can steal the bridge pages or not steal them. James will give them to you. The bridge pages, the comments are insane, guys, which is brilliant. You can you get the bridge pages and the opt-in pages that have been split tested. This is $197, which think of the amount of split testing James has done. This is,
on top of that, Wayne, I'm also going to let you guys know that we've also got like a set of like follow-up campaigns,
awesome,
like ready to go for you too in there. So if obviously the keto is in the follow-up as well. So we've actually got like in the done for you, we've actually put in a 10-day follow-up campaign in there. So like if you're using Aweber, you can just automatically upload it. For get response, we've got like a follow-up, campaign ready for you guys just to add in to get response. Yeah. So yeah, it's a really, just ready to go for you. Just got to add the affiliate link once you get your approvals, guys, and you're good to go.
So there you go. That's amazing. That's $197, guys. Okay. Then you need to get the next one, which is the inner circle, the group coaching. Okay, you come here, you click join our inner circle, that's $67. And then you'll be taken to the black book, which is the proven traffic sources. Okay, there's not just me in there, unfortunately. There's other people as well that James has tested and vetted. Okay, these are the skills that got James to the #1 affiliate on Warrior Plus, guys. So you click down, you buy that, that's $47. Once you've purchased all that, guys, okay, once you've purchased all that, you got to this, do not buy these last 2. Do not buy these for $300. The first 10 people are going to get those. All right, the first 10 people are going to get those free. It's basically like James has given me $3,000. I wouldn't say the deal I done with him, because I want you guys to get the unlimited traffic and this. Now, I've got bonuses, guys. Okay, anyone that goes through and buys all of these. Okay, so this one, up to the little black book, you need to buy up to here. Okay, it's about $300. Okay, so you're basically getting everything half price. That's the deal I've done with James. Okay, it's about $300 in total. James might work it out. Anyone who purchased this little black book, okay, what you're also going to get is retargeting training. All right, so let me switch to my Zoom. I'll probably need to log back in. So I'm going to give you retargeting training. So the unlimited buyers, guys, you need to know how to retarget. There we go. Let me refresh so it comes out better. I don't know why it's looking all weird on me. Okay, so we've got retarget. That's because I'm zoomed in. Let me reset the zoom. There we go. So I have got retargeting training. I've got tons of training. That is going inside this area. Okay, this is where you access your bonuses as well, guys. So you come inside here, and you'll access your retargeting training. Okay, we'll show you how to take that unlimited traffic and turn it into buyers. Basically, turn it into buyers for yourself. I'm going to give you also this masterclass, this live event I did. Okay, 16 hours on top. So by the end, people finish this, they're going to be a solo ad genius, James. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Anyone?
that's epic.
Yeah. The example is Matt Basak spent $4,000 or $5,000 come to this event. All right. He got a late ticket, which probably cost him $3,000-$4,000. Because he wanted to come to the event. He didn't hear about it until 2 days before. You guys are going to get this as a bonus. Okay. There's tons in here, guys. Talking about LTV, how to track, optimizing offers. You know, there's also a day on becoming a solo ad vendor. Right. You'll see the entire day, okay, which is these, talking about becoming a vendor, the secrets of the vendors. Okay. Yeah. And you get an inbox and masterclass. Okay, this guy's a genius. Kevin Polly is an absolute genius when it comes to inbox delivery. 2 hours from him, 2 hours, 15 minutes. All right, it's absolutely massive. Not only that, we've got a live training Saturday for Facebook ads. You guys get to come on and ask questions. Okay, so you also get, this is where we'll deliver your products. You'll get the Facebook Ads Masterclass. Okay, there's been 3 already. We'll give you, you get the last one Saturday, and that's live. You get access to that as well. Okay, as a bonus. Okay. Now, also, what I'm going to do, guys, is I sent some spillover. Let me just find it. To a product that isn't James's, unfortunately. But I need to send some spillover to yours products. And this was my results for yesterday. Let me just find it. This was my results from yesterday. I got 600 clicks, and it actually made me 900 because someone else upgraded. So it made me $900. Okay. I'm going to show you. I only done it yesterday. I'm going to send more to it now. So I'm going to show you exactly what that offer is. Okay. And I'll get you approved for it. Right. It's not my offer. It's not James's. Someone else's. And I'll show you what offer that is. Okay. So it's absolutely massive. The value here, guys, is absolutely massive. I know. I'm just going to see if there's any questions. I'm going to take you through. Remember, the first 10 people only. James agrees to 5 at first, but I know we'll definitely sell 5. I don't know if we'll sell 10. So we'll do it for the first 10 people. So I want everyone who wants to get this to get it. Okay. Let me just see if there's any questions. What do you mean by spillover traffic? I'll answer that at the end. Awesome bonus. Yep, thanks, Neil. The bonuses, guys, like I say, Matt Basak paid $4,000 to attend. You guys are getting it as a bonus. Okay, so you need to go to the link. All right, I'll take you through this again, explain exactly what you're getting. You need to go through the link there, trafficdomination.rocks/code. Type it in. If you have any problems with it, let me know. Hopefully my team are on to be able to get that to you. Sometimes people have trouble. Trafficdomination.rocks, not .com, some people put, /code. Okay. And guys, if you can't afford up to number 4, you can buy just the front end. Right, you can buy just the front end. But I'm just putting these two. This one here is absolutely awesome. Right, 100%. You've seen the importance of that from this training. So you go to the link. It will first go to a little swirly thing. If it doesn't finish loading, click the link. It'll come here. Get instant access. Okay, click there. It'll take you to this page. You need to enter your card details and whatever here. Okay, or PayPal. Once you've paid, it will refresh to this page. Again, that's for the training, guys. That's $13 or $8 now, I think, with a code. So you get it for $8. Okay.
Yep.
For the training.
The coupon code's automatically applied at checkout.
Yeah. So now the coupon is automatically applied. So you get that for $8 now, guys. All right, $8. Then you come here. You scroll down. You click to buy this. Okay. I've forgotten what this is. So many pages open. This is the swipes. Okay, 160 odd swipes that James used. Okay, click to buy it. Just there. That is 37. That one, James.
Yeah, it is 37, mate.
37. Okay, so you bought the front end and OTO1. Then you come to this one, which is the done for you. This is split tested squeeze pages and split tested bridge pages, guys. Okay. You don't have to split test. You don't have to worry about sending loads of traffic to split testing. These are the ones James has used. Okay. So you click here and you purchase that. You come to upgrade 3, which is the inner circle. This is a no-brainer for $67. Okay, absolute no-brainer. You click here to join the inner circle. Like I say, there's 100 people in the group. James goes in, does lives, answers your questions, that kind of thing. James, hope you're ready for a huge amount of work, mate, because that's a big offer.
I can't wait to get you. Can't wait for you guys to jump in there. Can't wait for you guys to join in. So it'll be good. It'll be good.
It's good to see people's success, mate, because you a lot of the time you see product, you think really, but you've done pretty much everything here, which is awesome, and you're given the support, which is a big thing.
Yeah. Yep.
So join the inner circle, and then come to here. This is the little black book, guys. This is all, I don't know how many traffic sources, traffic providers James has tested, but I'm guessing it's hundreds. He's cut all them down and given you just the ones that work for $47. Okay. Once you've bought that, guys, very important. All right, very, very important at this stage. Do not buy these two. This one is $197. Okay. This is where you can put your Google and Facebook pixel on their pages and retarget or build lookalike audiences. You can build new audiences that will get their traffic. Right. This to me is crazy because I wouldn't ever give away any forms of list that as a buyer. Right. And remember, we've got the training. You're getting as a bonus. We're giving you the training to be able to use this. Okay. Then there is the 100% rights at the end. Do not buy this either, guys. Do not buy these last two. You'll save yourself $300. Right. You've got to remember, everyone else that goes through this funnel. Okay. This is like we say, a product launch. I kind of say to people, look, I need to do a deal for my audience. Right. And I work out a deal. So I've got to do some favors for James in return, which will cost me a few dollars. But if that's what I have to do to get you guys a deal, that's what I do. You're the only guys that get this. Everyone else has to buy these two for $300. It's the only way to get access to them. Okay. And on top of that, you get my bonuses, guys, which is the Facebook retargeting. Okay, you get that when you buy up to the black book. Okay, you get Facebook Return, the Facebook Masterclass. You also get, let me find the page again. You also get my solo ad event. All right, the full trainings you can go through. Why you should build a list. Okay, you can see here. All right, so it's just me. It's really well done. Okay, yeah, guys, just so you're aware, the unlimited traffic doesn't mean you get unlimited traffic. Right, like it just comes to you. You have to put your pixel on. You have to set up retargeting, which we show you to do, and you do need a budget to do the traffic. Right, to get the retargeting traffic. But we show you to do it. If you don't know what retargeting traffic is, it's the best traffic you can get. If you don't know what a buyer's list is, it's the best list you can have. If you don't know what Facebook Pixel putting it on their site means, it basically means you're retargeting the best list they've got. It's insane. All right, and we show you how to do it. I remember last time I done it. I think I done it with you, James, and you realised what you were giving away.
Yeah, no. It's like once you start like anything that goes through those funnels, like with the unlimited traffic, is all buyer behavior. So it's just like fully, it's just unreal, and the conversions too. Like once you start targeting people in that niche that are willing to pull out their cards and purchase these types of products, like it's just surreal.
Zeddy, that's quite funny, Zeddy. I hope my dad doesn't see this. I always tell people how stingy my dad is. So guys, again, you get, I'm going to explain my bonuses again. Got so many tabs open. Because I've forgotten them all. You get retargeting training. You get the Solo Ads Masterclass live. Okay, you'll hear the people in the there's actually 4 people watching this live that were in the crowd, which is crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? You get the Facebook live training from my Facebook guy this Saturday at 1 p.m. for anyone that wants to jump on. You also get recordings for the last 3. All right, so you'll be able to use Facebook ads if you don't already. If you don't, it's a good traffic source, especially when tied with unlimited traffic. It's killer. All right, that will be the best traffic you ever get. And I will tell you the product I'm using. I ain't going to tell you the traffic source because it was me, but I'll show you the product I was using to get. I mean, I'll even log in. Let's see if I can log into Warrior Plus and show you from yesterday, so you can see it's real. I didn't actually send that much traffic. Oh wow. Yeah. So, hang on. I just noticed I've done double the sales today, so I might show today. Anyway, I've done. It's taking me too long to log in, but you can see from my Facebook post what I did yesterday. It was, let me find it again, 600 and something clicks and nearly $900 worth of sales, guys. Okay, so I'll give you that offer as well. I'll tell you what it is. That's another one to add to your armory. Okay, and remember, guys, you get the black book so you can buy from the good people, the good vendors that James has tested. Right, you should be able to see the value in this, guys. Okay, because the other option is buying 100 solo ads again and hoping it works, buying another 200, hoping it works. By the time you know it, you spent 400 on 400 clicks. That's the cost of all of this.
Yep.
The entire funnel pretty much about the same as 300 to 500 clicks. And you're getting these free, plus you're getting the training how to use them. Okay. See if there's any questions. James, anything you want to tell the guys at this point?
Yeah, so but really the core thing that really helped me was obviously, once you start getting some decent solo ad providers coming through, and then you get on top of that the license rights, it just helps so much more. Like just being able to, get a bigger return, and that way you'll be able to reinvest your profits going in there. And also, like, we also teach you how you can scale up as well. Like, even if you don't have much of a budget, like just how you can scale up and just like continue building so you can, build buy like bigger bulk clicks.
Mm-hmm.
So we teach you how to do that. This is like how we scale it is how I actually did it, step by step through there. And yeah, guys, it's just like once you get that, and you get like, and the magic is like when you get a full funnel buy on 100% license rights, like it's just unreal, because like you get the email notifications, and then next thing you know, you see like $700 sitting in a Warrior Plus account. It's just it's an awesome feeling. So
yeah,
just
guys,
adding it to the armory.
People are asking what the last two products are. So the last two, this is for Rosemary, this is for you. You obviously won't, if you don't buy these, okay? Do buy these ones, okay? What you see here. When you get to this one that says unlimited traffic, okay? Probably says it near at the top. This is what it looks like at the top. Would you like to hack into our end of supply traffic? Okay. This is literally what it's generated, guys, 250k. So they put it on all their pages, okay? So you can retarget, you can build audiences from it. For those of you that know, you'll be getting this straight away, because you know how powerful this is. For you kind of intermediate guys, for those of you that don't know what this is, I've got training on how to use it. Okay, it is stupidly powerful, and you get the 100%. And remember, guys, I know what James does. You see, so they launch products on Warrior Plus. Okay, so this is now being launched. This is why I'm able to get good deals, because I can twist his arm, and say, look, you're in launch period. I can do this if you can do that type thing. And I twist his arm. After that, they optimize the funnels for pseudo ads. Right, this is what they do. This is why their products are the bloody good at converting pseudo ads, because they optimize their own pseudo ads. No one else does that. No other product does that on any network. Right?
Yeah, we practice what we preach too, guys. So like even after, like for example, like we had a launch on a product called Exodus back in December, and once the launch was over, I went back in there and I changed the headline, and I'm still tinkering with it to optimize it for solo ads. So when it hits the sales page, it can literally make a huge difference when people are driving traffic to it. So it's more relatable compared to, because sometimes the audience on an actual launch could be different to what it is cold traffic. So you sort of got to tailor it at that. So once the launch is over, we generally know that it's going to be more so cold traffic coming through. So we optimize the pages to tailor for that audience.
Yeah, there's still spaces, guys, so don't worry. Jump in and get it. Okay, jump in and get it. What we tend to do is when we sell out, we end the live. Okay, so you know when it, because James will not go over 10. It's cost him, it hasn't really cost him $3,000. It's cost me more than anything. But yeah, you'll know when it ends because we end the live. That's how we normally do it. Okay, so PayPal is slow. Yeah, PayPal is slow. PayPal. Yeah, I won't say anything else about PayPal. So I'm going to show you what to get again, guys. Okay, so I'm going to run through it once more so everyone knows what to do, to grab. The link is on the screen there. Now, I am looking for comments as well, guys. So if you've got any questions, ask them and we'll answer them as well. Doesn't have to be about the funnel or anything. It can be questions I missed, because I know there was a lot of questions. How you get the last two to use? Good question, Ken. So I'll run through the funnel and I'll show you how you get them. Okay. So what you need to do, guys, is go to the link on the screen, trafficdomination.rocks /code. Do we get the 12K case study? That's up to you, Glenn. That's up to you. I didn't even see that one, if I'm honest. So for how much it is, it won't be a lot. May as well get it, but it's up to you. So yeah, it's up to you. Unfortunately, I didn't see that when I was looking through everything. So
yeah, so I'll explain it really quickly. So the 12K case study is also, a surefire way of like fast tracking through. So like for example, like I'll give you out just in that little case study there, Mark goes through how he does his side of things as well.
Yes, you both do things differently, don't you?
Yeah, so he does things a little bit differently, but he also like gets some really good, like serious results. And on top of that, we also provide, like a good, like, you know, my secret, like sort of like my secret in a way of like scaling days that I like, days and even times during the day that when I like my solo ad vendors to actually send traffic, because I've built a relationship with them where they can actually tailor it to the time of day that I want to send it to. So like, for example, like I've even got one guy, you know, he sends it to within a specific hourly period every day. So he's actually got that dialed in for me. So it's pretty cool, like, you know, just stuff like that.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, I'll run through the rest. So you click the link, comes to here, guys. Okay, click instant access now. This is now $8. Okay, click instant access. Check out. Okay, then once you've checked out, you'll come to this. This is $37.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the emails, 160 emails, which is insane. Just think how long that would take you to write 160, guys. Even if you're quick, which is 15 minutes. That's a day's worth of emails. Okay, and these are split test as well, split tested emails. Then you come through, once you've purchased that for 37, you come through for the done for you. This is where James gives you the squeeze pages, okay, and the bridge pages. We didn't cover bridge pages much, but they make you more likely to sell, okay. The squeeze pages, which have had tons of traffic thrown at them, and they're tested. Right, so you get those. This is $97. I believe, is that 97? 197.
197.
197. Sorry, I nearly done you out of $100 then, mate. Sorry. That would have been $400. Then you come through to the inner circle. Okay, group coaching with James inside there, so you can pick his brains. Obviously, we're going to work fairly close on things in the future, I think. So who knows? James might have me in there. That'd be nice if you invite me in, James. That'd be awesome, actually. $67. Is this a one-off fee?
Yeah, that's one time.
One-time fee. Then you come through to the little black book for $47. This alone is worth $500, guys, $1,000. How much James has done? He's probably lost tens of thousands finding these. I guess tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, wouldn't be far from it.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if it's reaching 100,000, because I know he tests with 4,000 or 5,000 click runs. Okay.
Yeah, I think I just want to explain to you guys, like, just the value of this sort of thing is that, like, last year I probably spent just over $150,000 in traffic.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. That's a lot of testing going on there, and these are the like the most optimized guys, like that send sales consistently, high opt-in rates, and engaging, you know, email openers and click-through rates as well.
Once you've got that, guys, the little black book, that's it. You don't need to buy anything else. When you get to here, okay, we deliver all the bonuses inside our little system, okay. And that is going to be, so when you go to the bonus section in Warrior Plus, you come to OLSP. If you guys aren't in there, okay, if you're not in there, you actually get this as a bonus as well. You get all of this free training. Okay, you get all of this free training as well. It's tons and tons. Okay. But in here, you go to product access. Obviously, I've got access to all my products. That's the way it works. And this is where you get your Facebook Ads Masterclass. You'll get the retargeting in there. You'll get the solo ad event, okay, and this is where you get access to the 2 bonuses. Right, I've got these at the minute. This is where you get access to them. Right, so you need to create an account with us. Give us a bit of time to put them in, guys. This isn't automatic. We need to do this manually. All right, so that's where they'll be. And again, you get unlimited traffic free when you buy these. Okay, you need to purchase each one, guys. You get that free, saving yourself $200, and you get this free, saving yourself $100 pretty much. Okay, and then you get 100% on all of their offers. And again, they've been split tested for solo ads. And I'll tell you a little bit about this. When product creators create products, okay, they spend 6 months creating products. The first thing they do, the one thing they don't do is split test their funnels. Okay, just think you've got to split test all this text, all these images, all the buttons, all the prices. This is what these guys do for their offers. They split test it for pseudo ads. So they actually have more to optimize than the average person, but they've optimized them to make them work with pseudo ads. This is how he makes his commissions. And you get 100% commissions on that, guys. So you don't have to pay for all. You miss these two out, okay? So you buy this one. I'll tell you what it says at the top so you can see it. One click a blast. This one. This one at the top. This one. With this at the top. Okay, you buy this one. With this one at the top. And you buy this one. Okay, when you get to hair, you stop purchasing. Right? You stop purchasing when you get to hair. And you get this and this free plus my bonuses. Right? Now, let's see if there's any questions, guys. This is where I'll leave this here so you can see. So I don't want people buying this because then we have to refund it, okay? I don't want people purchasing these two, so then we have to refund it. So get to hair, then stop. All right, I'll leave that there so you guys know where to stop. Have you got any questions, guys, that we haven't covered? Is it clear everything you need to purchase and everything else? All right, let me know. Any questions? So a lot of people don't have PayPal. James.
All right.
I don't know if there's another option.
No, PayPal's our only option, mate, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, Glenn, PayPal's the only option. I'll find a way around it. And that might be a reason for us to do another live if we can do that. I'll find a way around it. Yeah, so you can go to click PayPal and pay by card via PayPal, Glenn. Okay? You can do that.
Yeah, you can. I think you can do it as a guest. So I think that gives you the option at the checkout, and you can just select card only, no PayPal, and I think that allows you to do that.
Yeah, so you can, when you go, okay, let me see if I can show you, because I don't have a PayPal. You can, because I'm logged into my account, you can click this one. Okay, when you click checkout, you can pay with card.
Yep.
Okay, you can pay with card. So you don't need to have PayPal. This is just using PayPal as the merchant processor.
Yeah.
Okay, so pay through that if you haven't got PayPal, guys. Need to be quick because I don't know how many we've got left. But yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, so on the options, I'll show you. On the options, simply scroll down, use pay with card, new PayPal account. You don't need to sign up for a PayPal account, just enter your card details. PayPal does the processing like a normal card does, and then you can pay like that. Okay? That's how you do it. So again, you need to purchase up to this one. Leave this on there. Altaf, yeah. I think a lot of people messaging James, and he's got a lot to do, so I will tell him. But I know I'll have about 5 million messages. Someone's messaged you, but I think you'll have about 5 million messages.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to have a look, mate. Well,
cool. Any more questions, guys? I'm missing a lot. I can see people saying good question, but I'm not seeing the questions because literally as soon as they come, they go. And I'm looking at different things. So any questions, guys, about anything we've covered? Sharon, if you go... Sharon, answer me this. Are you inside OLSP? And I can tell you the best way to proceed. Let me know, Sharon, and I'll tell you the best way to proceed. If you miss an upsell, guys, okay, I can't give you a link direct to like O204. Warrior Plus doesn't work like that. But what I can do, okay, what I don't want to do is say, James, can you refund this person? Because you have to go for it and buy it again. So I'm not going to say that because that will affect the refund rates. And we as vendors hate refunds. So what I'll do, Sharon, just let me know you're inside OLSP. Message me and I'll pay it back to you personally. All right, so if you missed O204, go through again to grab this offer, and Go through again, Bartle, and contact me, Sharon. I'm just going to write your name down. I missed it. Sharon, contact me and I will refund you personally, okay? Just to make sure that you grab this. This is the page where you need to get up to, guys, just as a reminder. Let's see. How do I don't know what that means, Samuelson. How do I promote a niche with this purchase? Explain what you mean there, mate. Explain what you need. So, James, is there anything else you want to say? I know you've got a shoot, mate. Is there anything else you want to say? And then I'll show the guys again how to grab it. We've still got a few left.
Yeah, I do need to head off, mate. Yeah, guys. Not too sure if I've got anything else to say, guys. I think I've covered all bases. But yeah, definitely. Like if you're jumping on, guys, just be consistent, be unique in how you approach it, because you just got to have confidence in yourself that you can actually bring something to the table for customers coming through here. So testing, split testing, take the time to learn those technical skills, because they are just a core fundamental aspect of like running an online business. It's everyone does it. That even all the big marketers out there, like they all split test. They probably have teams doing it, but just learn those skills, because once you start learning that, you like it's just like it becomes a whole lot easier. So yeah, I really just I hope you guys really enjoy what's coming, and it just I think being consistent and being unique in your approach is just probably the most powerful side of it all.
Yeah, exactly. Nisal, if you contact their support for that, so I don't know how you solve that. Mike, yeah, when you get to these last two, you can just close it, or you can scroll down. There should be a no thanks. Okay, just click the no thanks, but you can just close it when you get to this one. After you purchase this one, you can just click, then you come to this one, just click off the page, or click no thanks, and then it takes you Warrior Plus to access your products. Okay, so yeah, you've done the right thing. And guys, what I'll do is I'll get a list of the email or the people that purchase, and I'll put it inside the area within 20. I'm hoping I can get it done tonight. Is what I'm hoping. So I'm going to run through it once, James. I know you got to shoot, mate, and I'll just run through once more. Thanks very much for jumping on, mate. It means a lot. Taking the time out to give guys the training and then give them such a fantastic offer, because
anytime.
Yeah, because it's bonkers. The what we've done there for these guys is bonkers, to give them $300 worth of stuff.
Yeah, and to be honest, mate, I've never seen someone provide so much more value than what you give to your audience. So I think it's being on here with you is pretty awesome as well, mate.
Oh, it means a lot, mate. James, thanks very much, and I'll speak to you very soon.
All right, thanks, Wayne. Thanks,
Cheers,
guys, and I hope you have a really good weekend.
Cheers, mate. Bye-bye.
Cheers, mate.
So, guys, I'm going to run this through once more, because we've still got some bonuses to give out. So I'll run through it once more, and then we'll call it a day. So let's have a look. I want to make sure if you want this, you can get it, guys. Again, like, you will not after. Sharon, I just explained I can't give you a direct link. Okay, so if you go through it again and purchase it all, I'll refund you a different way. I'll refund you for the products that you purchased twice. Okay, it's the only way we can do it. It's the only way we can do it. We can't do it any other way. Otherwise, I would. I can't give you a link straight to the fourth upside. It doesn't work like that. It's not how it works. Okay. Made it too big. If you go straight to the link, the checkout button doesn't work. That's the way. For some reason, that's the way Warrior Plus want it. Right. So it's virtually it's impossible. So I'm going to show you again. Go to the link, guys. Trafficdomination.rocks. Okay. You go to the front end. This is called the front end. It says this at the top. Scroll down, click Get Instant Access Now. and purchase. This is now $8, not $13, because of the code James put on. This is the training. Okay, this is the training that James has given inside a training area. Once you purchase that, come here, and if you need to, once it loads, if it loads, this is the trouble. Whenever we promote something, guys, we tend to slow everything down, and it is really slow. If you need to pay without a card, you can click here, and then you click purchase. Okay, then you can come through to upgrade 1. This is the swipes, 160 swipes for $37. Then you come through to here. Okay, and this is where you get the funnels, the split tested funnels, and the split tested bridge pages. And the bridge pages happen after an opt-in page, and they get the person excited for the offer that's now coming. Okay, so they're really important bridge pages. If you guys are following, watch the other trains, you'll see how much. Glenn, just contact me, mate, and I'll try and do something. Okay, I'll try and do something for you. Yeah, you get the 10 squeeze pages, 10 bridge pages that have been split tested. OTO 3 is $67. This is where you join the inner circle. Hopefully James will get me in there as well, and we can give you more value inside there. James will be answering questions, as well as Mark, I assume. Mark's does solo ads as well, but he's got different ways of doing things, not as in-depth as James. Then you come to the little black book of solo ad vendors that James has fully tested. Okay, fully tested. These are the ones that work for him. Again, guys, you have to apply this stuff. All right, please remember, you're not going to be a millionaire. All right, you're not guaranteed to earn money. You actually need to go through and do it. All right, really important you understand that. Nothing's guaranteed in this life. But James is basically saving you the 3 years of hard work that he had to do. Okay. Once you get this, guys, $47 to get the traffic sources that are approved to get sales. Stop. All right. I'm then going to get you unlimited traffic. And again, guys, we've only got a few spaces left, so you need to grab this now. Again, if you can only afford the training, it's worth it, guys. Okay, don't feel like you have to go through and purchase everything. If you can just get the training, just get the training. If you can get OTO 1 and 2 or 3, so then you'll have the training, the emails, the funnels, get those, the group coaching, and if you can make it all the way through to the converting traffic sources, the little black book, you then get unlimited traffic, as they've called it, for free. Don't mistake this for getting unlimited traffic, guys. Okay, they've called it unlimited traffic. It's the name of the product. All right, this is where you get access to put your Facebook pixel and your Google pixel on their pages. With Facebook, you can build lookalike audiences, you can retarget. There's all sorts of things you can do with that. We give you the training. I actually give you the training for that. And you can retarget on Google. Right, you can retarget their buyer's audience with your targeting. It's absolutely massive. You get that free for what? That's $197. Then you come to here, and you get $97. You get this free, guys. 100% rights on their products. Right, that's insane. So you don't have to test the products at work. They split test their pages. You don't have to find the marketers and things with the products and beg them for 100%. You get it with this. Right, you get 100% on their products. So it makes it an absolute no-brainer. Because you get this free. All right, so when you buy this one, these 5, you get that free. You get that by going to trafficdomination.rocks /code. Make sure you got the URL right. And the bonuses you get for buying up to here are this for free for $197. This for free for $97. You also get my bonuses. Again, we'll put these in within 24 hours, guys. Just give it a bit of time. In fact, because we've still got a few left, you get the Facebook Ads Masterclasses. There's one live Friday. You get my solo ad event. Remember, Matt Basak, one of the top marketers, paid $4,000 or $5,000 to attend this, right, to learn. You can hear him on the video, I think, when he get the golden nuggets that he came for. He flew over from America for this event for 2-3 days. you get access for this as a bonus, right? This is worth it alone, guys, in all honesty. You can attend the event from home, right? Which is awesome. And you get all this, you get tons in here. I'm not going to go through it all because it's pretty massive. You get that as a bonus. And you get the retargeting training as a bonus as well, showing you how to retarget. And just to push anyone over the edge that's on the edge, right, we'll give you AdWords training as well, right, including everyone that came in. I'm going to have to tell my team you're going to get AdWords training as well, how to use AdWords fully. 21 videos, guys, on how to use AdWords. 21 masterclasses on how to use AdWords. It's the most comprehensive. Thanks, Sharon. Can you message me directly to make sure I don't forget? So I'm going to have I'm late for tea. I'm late for my food now, and I'll have to do it after that. So don't fret. I will get that done for you. So yeah. Yeah, this is the most comprehensive AdWords training on the planet. And I know that because I took most of it, and so did the guy that do my AdWords. Right. So, and we give you a done for you AdWords campaign. Right. So it's another bonus you guys have got that have purchased, and another one that you guys are going to get. So guys, I'll come back to me, and I'll check if there's any more questions. Let me go back to where you need to get up to. I just want to make sure you guys do not purchase these last two, because you don't need to. Any questions, guys? If not, we'll call it a day there. We still have a few copies left, guys. So if you're on the fence, get it before the bonuses go. All right? You need to grab it right now before the bonuses go. And if you're watching the replay, you can actually, there's still spaces left, which is unusual, but you need to grab it, guys, to get these bonuses. No problem, Lynn. I knew this is why, like, when things come out, I have to think, right, what would help my audience the most, and what they would love? This was a no-brainer because, you know, solo ads is what I do. And you've got the best of both worlds. You've got the solo ad seller and the solo ad buyer here, guys. Okay, so jump to the link, guys. Get through to here. You'll get all those bonuses inside your OLSP account within 24 hours. All right. Any more questions, guys? Doesn't have to be about the offers. Can be about anything we discussed. If not, we'll call it a day. Doesn't look like it, which is awesome. Looks like, let me just check everywhere else, because I always go live in a few places. Good question there, Barbara. I missed that. What do I need budget for solo ads? That's a good question. Because you're getting directly to the source, the traffic sources that work, you're getting everything that's tested. I would just go with as small as you can manage, and then let the sales buy more traffic. All right, that's what I would do. When you make sales buy more traffic, that's exactly what I do. Unusual for me to say that, but it looks like James done all the split tests and everything, which takes out pretty much all the need to gather data for you guys. So it's an awesome package. So guys, we'll call it a day there. Thanks very much everyone for watching. Any questions or queries, you can post it on here. I might not see it. You can message me directly, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'm now going to go grab some food. I'm already 10 minutes late, so I'm going to get mooned at. But yeah, absolutely awesome package, guys. Packed full of bonuses. And you know, if you ever going to run solo ads in the future again, you kind of need this. Right? You need to see where you're going wrong. This is the mistake a lot of new people make. Right? The mistakes are covered in here. Right? So many people make mistakes. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, Mike. Cheers, Kent. Awesome. Thanks very much, guys. Have a fantastic evening. It's 5 p.m. or 10 past 5 here. I'll get back to your questions as soon as I can. I'll get the bonuses in as soon as I can. And I'm super happy to bring James to you, because he has achieved massive things. He really has done really well to get where he's got to. It takes balls of steel, basically, to be able to go through and do this. Not tea and cookies, but food. We call it tea. It's food. Thanks, Roger. Tune in from South Africa. That's awesome. The link's there, guys, for anyone that pick up one of the last copies. Have a fantastic day. I will put the link in the description of the video as well if you pop in afterwards. Have a fantastic day. Take care. Bye-bye.